Winter has finally come to an end, and it's time to think about how to properly prepare your snowblower for storage. We're going to share with you our tips to ensure that your snowblower is ready for next season. The easiest way to assess your machine as to what you need to do to store it or what you need to do for next year is basically just do a walk around. Doing a walk around is almost like looking at your machine with fresh eyes. You typically are standing behind it, running it. The walk around gives you a chance to take a look at things from a little different perspective than an operator. So we're going to inspect the bucket assembly. I'm going to throw some gloves on because I just want to inspect that gear case to make sure that it's not leaking any oil or weeping any grease. I'll look to see if my shear bolts are in good shape, if they're there or need to be replaced, and if they do, I put them on my list of things to do before next year. The next thing I want to do is just do a quick inspection on the tires, make sure my tire pressure is up, that my shear bolt is still in place. Just want to make sure that there's no cracks, cuts, or splits. So when you're inspecting those tires and wheels, if you do find that you've got a cut or a tear in that tire and you may be experiencing some leakage or you're concerned you're going to have it leak, you know you can always put tubes in them. It's certainly a more economical option. So when talking about our engine, just want to decide, are we going to change our oil now or in the spring? So oil for your snowblower is a very critical point, of course. And whether you want to use synthetic or use standard oil that you always have used, that's up to yourselves. Both have advantages. If we're using regular 5W30 motor oil, we're going to want to change it now because the oil will break down. If you're using synthetic oil, you can wait until fall when you're ready to use your machine and change it then. Fuel, your choice is which way you want to go. Half the population want to remove the gasoline and run the engine dry. The other half likes to have the tank full. But if you do fill it, you're going to want to make sure you put fuel stabilizer in it to prolong that gas for the season. If you're running it dry, keep in mind that when you go to start it up, you're going to want to put some fuel in it, let it run down into your carburetor. Those seals in your carburetor have now dried out. They need to get wet and swell up again. Neither way is wrong, it's just whatever your preference is. The other thing I want to take a look at is my control cables. Ideal time just before you put it away to inspect those cables, lubricate them. And if you do see that there's any sign that the cables are worn or your springs are being cut halfway through just normal operation, now's the time to get those parts on orders. Don't wait till you're in the middle of a snowbank and your forward and reverse cable goes. Last thing you'll want to do is maybe just throw some blocks of wood underneath your skid so that the rust doesn't get on your floor, and have a tarp to throw over the machine to keep the dirt off it. We hope these tips help you have your machine prepared for next year.